Madam rides the bus. Valakanan. Valakanan is the pseudonym of R.S. Krishnasamy, November 12, 1920, November 9, 2006, a Tamil writer, journalist, critic, and translator from Tamil Nadu, India. The lesson Madam Rides the Bus is about a brave 8-year-old who had a strong desire and along with it, the courage to fulfill it. She liked gazing at the hustle and bustle of the street, and her favorite part was the sight of a bus arriving and departing. Thus, she developed a deep desire to travel by bus. For that, she needed all sorts of information about the bus journey, collect the bus fare and then plan it so that she could be back at home before her mother woke up from her afternoon nap. Thus, the story brings us recounts of how innocently but responsibly she fulfilled her deepest desire and her experiences on the bus ride. How an incident makes her realize the reality of death. The summary of Madam Rides the Bus illustrates a sensitive story about a little Tamil girl Valayamai, who is only 8 years old. The little girl with no friends to play with and curious to explore the outside world keeps looping in her favorite pastime of standing at the doorway and watches the happenings on the streets outside, lost in the wish to travel by a bus journey. She would watch people board the bus and travel between her village and the nearest town, and the rushing of the passengers filled her with a sense of eternal joy. She developed a strong urge to travel and experience the pleasure of a bus ride and started collecting all the necessary information about the bus timings through eavesdropping on travelers' conversations. Valley learned that the bus travels to the nearest town, approximately 6 miles from her town, and a 30 paise fare for one way. Valley started saving around 60 paise to take a ride on the bus. Valley planned to take the bus and travel one afternoon while her mother was still napping. As the bus arrives, she tells the conductor she would like to visit the town, and the conductor jovially calls her Madam and ushers her to the seat. She notices the green and white stripes of the bus with comfortable seats and luxurious. She gets amused at how the driver blows the whistle when a young cow that runs wildly in front of the bus crosses the road, and to her, it was like a dream come true for her. However, the landscape became her prime focus, and finally, when the bus started getting empty, the conductor asked her to get down too, but to which she replied that she was there for the bus ride. Soon, the conductor asked her if she would like to walk around and explore the stalls in the town. But she replied, telling him that she had limited money for which she needed to take the return bus ride. Valley collects her return ticket from the conductor, and on her way back she notices that the same cow that ran wildly in front of her bus during her onward journey to the town lay dead by the roadside. The sight of the dead bleeding cow made her understand the meaning of life in her terms and death, and made her heart cry out. After the bus dropped her at the bus stop, she returned home and did not share a word about her adventurous bus trip that she had taken all by herself, without their knowledge. The chapter, Madam Rides the Bus, explained the desire of a young girl to take a bus ride from her village to the nearest town. However, on her trip an unfortunate incident taught her the meaning of life and death. Be curious like Valley. Valley is the main character of the chapter Madam Rides the Bus, written by the author Valakanan. Valley is an 8-year-old girl wanting to travel and explore new places as she feels stuck and bored in a small town. Her eagerness to explore new places should be admired. Valley is curious to know what is out there in the world. Her curiosity aids her imagination. If we aren't curious, we would stop exploring and eventually stop learning. Curiosity aids learning. Had not been explored, she would never have found out about the beautiful trees, the blue sky, and the real-life pain of the death of the cow. Save money like Valley. For a trip on the bus, that cost 30 paise for one way, Valley calculated and recalculated, planned, and saved money so she could afford the trip. Valley teaches to be calculative when it comes to money, and saving is always a good idea. With a little planning, the desired wish can come true. Valley had a burning desire to take a ride on the bus. She not only dreamed about it but also took action to make it come true. She asked around for the information, collected information, saved money to be able to afford it, and not only that, when the time came she acted on it. Valley teaches to dream and work on the dreams, for they will come true. Enjoy along the way. Valley enjoys her ride back and forth. She is so excited not about the destination but about the journey itself. Often when we think of going somewhere or doing something, we are lost in the end destination or result and concentrate too little on how we got there. The real fun lies there, to enjoy the journey, and Valley teaches us just that.